Shweta, and I wanted to go on Facebook Live and talk about some of my experiences here at the Adinam. So basically, um, I'm living here in India with our group from Hamsa Nityananda, and this space is just so pure, so high intense energy that's here. And I've realized that by living in this space, no incompletion can survive. So an incompletion is basically just powerless cognitions. So recently, I've been going through a tough time where I've just been feeling stuck. I've been, I'm working in a department and just constantly just doing the work, right? My context was just all wrong. And it wasn't until I realized I really shifted my space and really brought myself back to that pure questioning of why I'm here. What am I here to fulfill? That seeking, that pure seeking just came back. And the context was just set, and things are just flowing now more in my reality. I look at things in a different way. I'm seeing so many different clicks through other people's experiences, through my own experiences. The words that people say to me just hit me so deep. It's like Swamiji, it's like the universe, the cosmos is talking directly to me, right? And it's just the beauty of living here in this space and living with a living avatar. So I just wanted to share some of my experiences. So one thing that I like to talk about is my experience just with the incidents of jasmine flowers. So if you know Swamiji, he loves jasmine flowers, and a lot of his deities are have the his deities are dressed with the alankar of the jasmine flowers. And walking to the temple, there's like jasmine trees, and there's always like jasmine flowers lining the floor. So every time I walk to the temple, I usually go every morning after puja, and I pick up a few flowers just to smell them, and it always reminds me of Swamiji. And I always have that deep feeling connection every time I smell jasmine, whatever, if it's like jasmine scented incense or whatever it is, I always think of Swamiji. So one day, this is back when I was doing Nityananda Yogam, and at that time, they would do a procession every day after puja. They would take Swamiji's patakas and they would take it to the temple and bring it back, and we would all follow. But for whatever reason that day, I was really late for the procession, but by the time I was making it to the temple, the patakas were coming back. But I'm like, I'm just going to make it to the temple anyway, come back really quick. And I was rushing. And I just hear Swamiji in my head saying, don't rush, just relax. I'm here with you. And I was like, okay, why is he telling me this? So I go to the temple, see the deities, and I come back and I'm walking, and I'm not rushing, just like how I was as going there. So I'm just walking really casual, really calm, and I am just looking to the side for jasmine flowers, because it's like almost like a habit. Like I'm just constantly looking for flowers. I'm constantly trying to, get in touch with Swamiji. But I just hear Swamiji in my inner space, and he just says, "Don't even look to the side." And I'm just like, okay. So I'm just walking really slowly, calmly, as if I just kind of visualized he was right next to me. So I'm walking further down, and I just almost forget about it. And I'm just walking, enjoying, and I look down, and there's like jasmine flowers, fresh jasmine flowers on the floor in the middle of like the path. And I'm like, wow, oh my God, he just like dropped these here for me. And there was nobody around. And then when I get back to the hall, I tell a few people, and they said, yeah, we saw the flowers. And, jasmine flowers are not in bloom this time of year. And I was just like, oh, wow, he just dropped those flowers for me. So just being in this space he's always giving us little hints, right? Whether we're here living with him in the Bengaluru Adinam, or whether we're outside living in our own cities, in our own homes, no matter where we are, he's always giving us signs, little hints that he's there for us. So if you're watching this, if you're hearing my words, then, this is a sign that you should make it out here, right? So in December, we're having this program called Mahasadashi So this is the program that's going to give humans this super conscious breakthrough, right? And if you're a pure seeker, this is the program for you. I can honestly say that meeting Swamiji, I've made leaps and bounds exponentially in my spiritual growth. And I've gone through many books. I've read a lot of literature. I was a seeker for a long time before coming. And it wasn't until I met Swamiji, the experiences started happening to me. Everything that I read, that all of these sages and rishis had experiences of, I am now experiencing through Swamiji. So I encourage you all to come. The program is on December 16th to January 9th. And if you want to make it, please let me know. I can help you make it your reality. And, money is never an issue. It's only our powerless cognitions that stop us from manifesting what we really want. So just to wrap up my journey and my biggest click that I've had today, powerless cognitions really don't do any good for you. When you get back to the context of pure seeking, that's when all of the fulfillment happens in your life. That's when you get all of the clicks. That's when you get to actually see the divine working in this divine Leela, in this divine play. So just wanted to share, and I hope to see you all soon here for Mahasadashi Voha. Take care, and message me, please, if you want to come, and I'll talk to you soon. Nityananda.